Welcome to the Waterloo School Student News, East High Edition. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Jay.
Students at East High participate in the first Tech Challenge Robotics competition. See how they learn programming and engineering through robotics.
My favorite thing is just being here, seeing all the different robots, all the different designs, how they tackle the challenge, and learning something from them and applying it to another year.
I really love talking to people, and that's something that's competitions have really helped me with, as I was really introverted and couldn't talk to anybody, and so this has just helped me come out of my shell and learn how to talk to people, and then just the technical skills that you learn.
The unique aspect to the team is that it involves all students from all high schools, so it is a combined district team, which is kind of why this team has decided their name Unity for Tech. Unity being that we are from two schools, in addition to inviting those from around to join.
Last year for our smaller robots, we only had 3 people.
And this year we had 15 or so.
They're excited about the team spirit in general, and the fact that they're learning something new every day, including myself as a mentor. I'm learning stuff that it really inspires me at work. When I see them and I see them excited about that, I get more motivated to be better engineer.
The challenge itself is always really fun to watch because that changes every year, and it's just fun to see how different teams tackle the challenge in a totally different way.
A classroom teacher and an English language learner teacher at Highland Elementary partnered to enhance the learning experiences of all their students. Here's more about these fantastic co-teachers.
So everybody say text. Text. I get to see my kids in the classroom and see how they interact with other kids. Working with Maggie is awesome. She's very flexible, always willing, hey, if you have ideas, let me know. Always willing to try things, so I really appreciate that as well.
I think the same thing, that if I'm stuck on something, I'll say, hey Claudia, anything to add? It's just nice to have another person to bounce ideas off of, and I feel like we work really well together, so I think it's just nice that one of us can teach and the other one can walk around and be supporting the students, and just being able to have both of our knowledge and combine it into one. So that's really beneficial, I think, to everyone.
I know what's being taught in the classroom, so if the kids need additional support, then I can provide that support when I pull them out. And then it's not just the ELL kids that are getting the benefits of ELL strategies, it's the whole classroom, and we find that we have kids who definitely need
all
those
the
strategies.
kids need the same strategies, whether they're ELL or just general ed.
Colony, say colony.
Colony.
The frames, using the language frames, I think Maggie has done an excellent job of adapting those and using those throughout the day, not just when I'm in there. Definitely using the visuals. We try to have visuals for a lot of the things we do, so the kids have an idea of what it looks like. They have a better idea. Building background, that's what we do at the beginning, so that they also understand what we're talking about, have a better idea of that.
A lot of modeling. We try to model before they go off and do it themselves. So it's nice to have Claudia, because I don't know those things, so it's nice to have her. We were talking about living room one day, and they kept talking the Spanish word living room, which I didn't know, but Claudia could bring that knowledge in. So
people living in the city and they live in a colonia?
Yeah.
Does that mean they live together or they live far apart from each other?
Together.
Very nice.
Kittrell Elementary created this video to highlight their diverse and welcoming environment. Check it out.
I'm a proud member of Kittrell Elementary School, and I will strive for excellence in everything I do.
I love Kitschrow.
I like my teacher at Kittrell.
I love Kitschrow.
Hello, I'm Audrey Wallakin Green, the proud principal of Kittrell Elementary School. At Kittrell, we have lots of diversity here, which we welcome, and our staff is so very welcoming. As the students enter right away in the morning, we have several students and staff standing out front to welcome our students. We don't want anyone to start their day off in the wrong way.
How are you? We're so glad you're here.
Some of the things that we have here at Kittrell that might be a little bit unique, we have a walking club, and those teachers and paras, they volunteer in the morning every day. They walk at 8:25. They walk all the way around the building, which is 7/10 of a mile. Another thing that we have is we have lots of partners here, and one of our partners is Viridian. So we have a credit union here, and our students are able to start saving. Imagine what our students are learning about saving, because some of us aren't even able to do that. Another thing that we have here is we often decorate doors or decorate hallways. It shows the unity that we have at Kitschrow. Our teams are very united, and that speaks loudly of our staff, and it helps with student achievement as well. Our students do very well. You can see our board in the hallway where we keep track of our FAST data, and FAST is all about fluency, increasing that fluency with our students. So we have parents involved, we have volunteers involved, and of course our teachers are involved. We try to involve our parents in everything that we do, just because we can't do everything in the hours that we have our students here, so we need a little help. So I want you to know that I value every student at Kittrell. I value every staff member at Kittrell. I value everyone who walks into the doors of Kittrell Elementary School. And again, welcome to Kittrell. Stop by anytime. Give me a call. Let me know what we can do to make any improvements. Thank you.
Hip-hop literacy promotes writing and creativity through hip-hop music. Students at Cunningham are having a lot of fun creating their own songs and music videos.
Do anything I put my mind so I can. Be great when it's time to I can. There's nothing I cannot be. I can. There's nothing that can stop me.
Hip-hop literacy is basically showing the components of literacy, reading and writing within hip-hop.
Hip-hop literacy is the best. You have to learn through it. You have to pick up your flow from it. You have to make an agreement with other people. And you have to learn about the topic, like what you're going to choose for in your rap.
Before I got in hip-hop literacy, I used to write raps and I didn't like them. But now hip-hop literacy, I like all of my raps.
Allowing them to be able to use hip-hop to work on their writing skills and how excited they were doing that. Showing that authors in a traditional writing setting are comparable to writers who practice hip-hop. Something that they're familiar with that relates to their background culturally. I'm also a hip-hop artist as well, so it's just something I like to do. We're gonna have to do some revisions, and that's okay, because remember, as writers don't always stick with the first draft. You might have a whole bunch of different drafts, multiple drafts. You guys know that from the writing that we do in the classroom. So
we learn about history, not just how through our raps, to understand and help other people understand.
So I would write that down, because what you write down in the information are going to be the facts that you spread lyrically. See which ones you think are the most important, and then you can incorporate those into your rhyme. In school, when we do their objectives, we write them as I can statements. So if they said, I can classify the attributes of a polygon, just basically stating the things that they can do, but I wanted them to be able to state those I cans over a beat and do it lyrically. We're going to show to the students here, you're going to show to the teachers, that everybody, what you learn. Education is going to be your I can statements.
It's about teaching them not to give up and to say I can, not I can't.
I can do all things because I'm the only one can stop me. Sitting in my desk by the time that the bell rings. I can rap, I can clap all of my syllables. I can dribble down the court. It's work simple, yep. I'll be like I'm supposed to, yep. You say I can't, I'ma show you, yep. There's a lot that I have been through. Anything about, there's nothing that I can't do.
Brainstorming a topic that they want to write about, and then choosing the beat, and then getting a bank of vocabulary words that they want to use in their rhyme, and then structuring the lyrics, and then also memorizing them. Out of all that, I really like seeing them put it together, but I think the best part for me is when they actually go to the studio and then seeing the looks on their face when they're like, is that me on this song? And they just love it, and then we usually come back and play it for the group or play it for the class, and they're just looking at oh wow, they really did this, so just seeing them accomplish something, that's probably the greatest thing that I get out of it.
There's nothing I cannot be. I can. There's nothing that can stop me.
Thanks for watching, and go Trojans!